SappyBloom here, back with another stream of TechTonica. Alright, so we're here at the Mega Stone Mine in the Victor sector. I'm working on putting it back together now. Well, mainly just this part, where I can use this platform to actually mine stone, and then I have like just a small tiny piece of this platform for a singular monorail station. Well, it seems as though this spot right here probably might have at one point had a like a lower spot here, like that maybe. That might upper pack. Well, this is perfect, sort of. It's not exactly as high as it's supposed to be, but that's okay. I don't plan to use this entire structure anyways, because even if I could use this structure, I have no idea what I would use it for. So I'm probably just gonna go up here and take this whole building apart and use its pieces to actually build something a little bit more unique over here near the stone section, just as long as I'm not overwhelming my inventory. Well, I already dumped off all my building materials back in that crate that was back at the house.
This thing looks completely out of place. Was it hidden inside the structure?
Attention. This is an emergency recording. Speaker identities have been obscured pending executive order of the Assembled Nations Council.
The place beneath Sector Victor is not like what we are now calling Sector Zulu does not and could not have been discovered until our survey of Victor was complete. But it has no resources. Apart from some unusual ruins, the first evidence of in Sector Alpha, there is nothing to the expedition. Accordingly, you will undertake into the absence of anything pilot in our logs as an unremarkable mineral survey. What should I file if I do file nothing? I will find you.
Oh, look,
Is this some kind of surveillance recording? About a secret solo mission below the sector? Couldn't have been from my team. I'd never let someone do that alone. Keep an eye out for more of these.
I wonder if this is like backstory on the main character here, because it could have been me, honestly. I just don't have a voice, so I can't sound like this. It would be really fucked up if that was my character that was undergoing that super secret mission, and I was like, yeah, I was totally a bad guy, but not really. I was just doing the wrong. I'm falling. Be gone, strange pillar. Well, from what I've recognized, most of this is most likely falling from roughly around this position, if not maybe just slightly different, slightly off. gonna do the same, Alright, now we're going to sit here and do the same pattern we did just there. We just need to get it in position and do this perfectly along this walkway. This will give us something that we can build off of. If we do build over here, it'll give us some actual placed platforms that we can work with. Because all of this pre-placed stuff you actually can't build off of. You actually have to scan and then replace it. Well, there's no doorway down there, so I don't think there was supposed to be a staircase there. But a staircase here, maybe. And place another big structure. Another one of these. Change back. Another one of these. Well, I mean, most of this side of the base and building has all but been destroyed. This is what I would assume used to be just a giant warehouse meant to store the stone from this one structure here. That's what I would assume this used to be, but it has since fallen into complete disuse since this mission was basically all but abandoned when this the structure of command most likely fell apart due to the absence of several of the leaders, which would be Spark, Mirage, and the commander, which I don't know if he's still in here, or if he is, I have not found him yet. I don't know where his giant spaceship is located. It might even be located on the surface of the planet, if you can even go there yet. I don't know. I don't know if they've actually gotten that far into the game yet. It would be interesting to see them have several other areas similar to this. Several other freight elevators across the surface that you have to actually go to in order to discover what really happened to the planet. And you have to like actually go on a big adventure across the planet of Calyx in order to actually figure out what really happened, what was really going on this messed up world. Just gotta remove the main bits and pieces of all the old walls and anything else I can get. That
I'm sure whoever made these did something else too, but I like to believe we had a scientist whose only job was to make tiny versions of every plant we could find.
That's cute though. It's like one whole scientist just to make tiny versions of every plant we could find, just so we could take them back with us and study them back on Earth for medicinal reasons, most likely. It's all about the medicine, bro. It's all about the medicine, man. That's all it is. Sections here. Oh wait, that's right. You gotta put the big long 1x5s here. Make up the remaining platform section here. And now for the other these stations here. Hiya. It works. My tailbone still hurts. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove most of this other trash here, and we're going to make this into a big power station, this top floor here. I wonder if I can keep these lights here. I can! I'll about to have fancy lights here. I take quite a pleasure in actually rebuilding these big fancy pieces. These big bases that were like used to be being used by the previous occupants of this facility. I like to think that I can actually rebuild them myself. Obviously, I know that it is a bit of a stretch for me to be able to do it all by myself, but still, I like to think that I can actually do it. It makes me feel better about the overall state of the base, like all these individual broken parts that are all over the place, and the overall just state of the overall base itself. Although I know I don't have a use for some of these pieces, because some of the pieces in and of themselves most likely won't get used unless I make use of them myself. I just have to finish rebuilding this entire thing by placing all the appropriate pieces, and I can start rebuilding this and actually get power down here. I mean, obviously I'm going to need at least a few pieces here and there. I'm assuming this at one point used to be some kind of elevator system, maybe, because I mean, it looks like what used to be an elevator shaft of some sort, because it's filled with utility blocks, building blocks, and there's like an opening at the bottom here, or at least what I would assume used to be a bottom, but it goes down here, and I would assume this used to be some kind of service shaft. That's better. I mean, look at all these damn chest fragments down here, bro. Really old boxes down here, bro. I gotta sit here and clean all this shit up. Only way I can do that is simply by scanning all of these things. But don't worry, we'll get this place fixed right on up, and I'll be able to get the stone mines up and started. I do like how there's literally just a gigantic supply of ancient bomb drills down here. That's literally what these things are. These are the explosive mining drills. They're one of my favorite things. It was, but it was also one of the most expensive mining machines I think I ever used, because of how fucking expensive they were to use and how much of a pain in the ass it was to actually make the damn things. It was a fucking pain in the royal ass. Oh, I'm not worried. I'm gonna eventually get all the stones, all the boxes out of here and all the other ancient relics out of here, but it's gonna start slowing me down, so I'm probably gonna have to use the rail system just to see if I can actually make it all the way back to the base, all the way back to the main factory using the rail line. I have to be able to get back and forth, so if I have to adjust the line at all, then I'm gonna have to adjust it on the way, because I need to be able to use that line in order to get back down here and back quickly, because I mean, I don't actually have access to the Nexus device yet, which is like a teleporter. I don't have access to it yet because I don't know what tier it's under. I've already unlocked it because I went down to the paintball range, and why is there a sound makes it sound like there's a damn generator around here that's just shut down, bro? Come on, man. Yeah, must run faster. Don't worry, we'll get there one day. This is all solid plating because I've already rebuilt all of this up here. I've already rebuilt all of it, put lights up and everything. Alright, let's see. And here we go. Let's see if I can actually make it all the way. Let's hope I don't get stuck on stairs or something. I really hope not, because I worked really hard on just getting this thing sort of somewhat perfected. I don't mind if my character like phases through the ground, just so long as I can actually utilize this thing to get between the stone mine and my main base quickly. Yeah, I do have a giant ass deposit of stone right there, but I'd rather use that fancy one down there that already has a big old factory setup already on. Oh, no wonder everything's already shut down. No wonder. I was wondering why everything shut off. The main generator system has gone into shutdown. It's gone into an emergency shutdown mode. It doesn't have enough power to maintain its overall power. I mean, I gotta get over here and dump some of my rocks and stuff. All my generators have run out of power. No. It's not enough power. It's only enough power to maintain partial control of the base. I have to get over here and jumpstart my main crank gen line. I got a lot of rocks in here. You know what? I'm gonna fucking take this replacer tool and I'm gonna go up here and click on this thing. Replace. Click. $40 bio bricks for the same price. Much better, but still. Usually whenever I get to this point and I start having a bunch of trash that I don't have space for, I usually just have to have a box that I can throw stuff in so I can just start storing stuff that I don't need. I mean, until I can get all this stone under control, it's still going to be kind of a lengthy process. It still takes time, and I'm hoping that my system's not under stress. Then again, you can't exactly speed this thing up unless you just build more than one. But I'll probably wait until I can get like a water terminal system set up. gonna try to make 2 more lines of crank generators on water wheels. I'm just hoping there's enough space right here to actually put one right here. Probably not though, but I'm gonna try. There we go. And now let's go down here and delete this line. Hey, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. I mean, 5 crank generators with 1 water turbine. 1 water turbine can apparently now support up to 10 crank generators, which is actually really good for me because that means it'd be much easier to actually support these things. And I won't need nearly as many crank generators to actually, well, nearly as many water wheels as I used to, because each one used to only support like one teeny tiny amount of water power. Let's see what the generated power is. Our production is quite high. We'll actually gotta place down more batteries now that we got our production system stabilized. Look how fast those batteries charge. Don't even need any help. Well, these 5 lines of crank generators should be more than enough. And if I need to, I can simply push it back a little bit and stack on more. Nice. I hope y'all like my little farm, because this is actually this actually right here is more efficient than all the other ones I have combined. This one was actually more efficient than the last one. I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. First things first, I need to get rid of all this grass and all the grass and rocks that I'm carrying. Well, hey, if I can actually make this thing work out, that'll be perfect for me. There we go, now. I mean, yeah, technically I could just stick in a bunch of iron metal and a bunch of copper metal in this one box right here, like 500 of this in this box, and then 500 of this copper in this box. Go in here, grab this, clear out this tab, and do this, bam. Yeah, my inventory's overloaded, but that's okay for now. Personally, the only thing I know I need to put in here, like right now, is those 5 water wheels. Well, actually, I only need 3 more. Now I just gotta wait for these things to build, and then I can get that terminal upgrade. Bam. Now I just gotta wait on those yellow cores to build up and then go stick them in that box. Come on, game, give me what I need, give me what I need. Beep, beep. I know as soon as I finish upgrading the production terminal Victor, it's probably going to tell me to go to the next production terminal, which is probably several levels higher.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
If you've never even heard of Atlantum before, you might want to focus on the elevator for a while. Our smelters weren't built to burn it, so turning its ore into ingots also won't be as simple as iron and copper were. Start by threshing it into a powder. You'll also need to start supplying the production terminal with power from accumulators. See that big plug on the side of it? Yeah, a high voltage cable goes right in there with a voltage stepper on the other end. And make sure the stepper is on a floor with a good power network behind it.
Whack, whack.
Try to find some time to explore it, too. You've got more tools now to open some of the doors we've been finding signals for. Places where people might be trapped.
Highly doubt it, but still cool. Let's just take a peek around. I've already found that mining charge. Well, I thought I found the core for the mining charge. Did I not? Thought I scanned that thing that was on that table. Seems I'm gonna need to get some power. Increases overall electricity output by 110%. Holy shit. Seems like I
Local
need to
signal
get...
deciphered. Ingress FH2652. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Triangulation commencing.
Signal
Lit.
triangulated. New location added to HUD. Sector-wide priority route.
Cool. Nice. Well, I'm gonna focus on this area here for a while because I actually need to get a previous build system set back up because I need more purple cores. I did not think I would ever have to say that, but I need more purple cores now. I did not think I would ever actually have to say that, but I actually need more purple cores. Honestly, I am gonna kind of need this, so it was kind of silly of me to take it apart in the first place. Just gotta finish building the rest of these things. Well, I mean, I got several large stacks of these gear pieces, so I think I'm good on that front for at least a short while. And it'll be a short while longer before I actually get the amount of, I mean, I guess I could take a little bit of this and actually go and get some of these drill systems back online so I can start drilling more metal and start smelting more. And then got to delete a little bit of ground so I can see if it's aligned. Okay, now I gotta see if I can get this to connect right here. Alright, now this is plugged up to the main power circuit, so I don't need these anymore. I can move these over to the main power circuit zone all the way over here. I won't run out of power until I actually develop a system that's actually chewing through more power than I'm generating, which, based on the system I have going, is going to be kind of hard to do. Especially given I try to keep my system as efficient as possible. It's going to be kind of hard for me to burn through all this material that quickly. Although, yes, I am actually trying to smelt through all this copper material quickly. Trying to smelt through all the ingots and all the ore. That way I could go back up, and once I go back up there to Lima, I could start burning through material again. Copper wire. I won't need any of that for a while, so I'm just gonna stick all the copper I have in here to start making more of that. Mainly because I need more copper of the copper stuff so I can make more floor. it may be a very crude system, but it gets the power where it needs to go. Highly efficient, if I might add, personally. It's highly efficient. There we go. Now that that drill system's running all BioBrick, I can go over here and at least fire up at least one of these drills. I probably would do. It would probably do me best to actually get multiple systems running to make more than just one set. Get more than one thing running on for BioBricks.
Task inbound. High voltage cable. Used to create high voltage power systems over substantial distances. Must be connected to voltage stepper in order to power machines. I gotta go like hover pack all the way around. I gotta go grab one more high voltage stepper to connect this up to the battery system. Now to simply just go right here, and I'm gonna slap down a high voltage stepper right here, and then we're gonna click this onto here, attach that here, and then run that here, and then we're gonna see what happens. Well, I gotta go see if the main system is actually charging. 270 270 megajoules. Oh shit! I gotta have a lot more power then. If that amount of batteries ain't enough, I'm gonna need more power. I'm gonna need more. A lot more. I should be able to put in another row of batteries right here. Now I just need iron and I need copper, a lot of it. I should be able to at least get one singular drill up and running, and then I'll use the last small amount of metal I have available here. I'll use the last of it to start smelting off, crafting up some more batteries for my battery tower, because it's going to need a progressively larger amount in order to progress through the stages. I wonder if I could just set up a freaking factory to make these things. let this all this craft here because I don't have a lot of material left. I could get at least 2 more systems up and running with this amount of material. Well, I thought I got the mining charge upgrade. I guess I did not. I must have forgotten to get it off that table there. But I don't think I forgot to scan that shit. I'm pretty sure I did scan it. Well, I would hope they have another spot to grab it, honestly. Very good, very good. Copper frames and 20 circuit pieces. I guess I'm going to need factories for the copper piece, both of these sections here. It would make sense that I would need at least two more factories just for these specific pieces. 2 more assemblers. 1 for this, and 1 for this. Then I need the appropriating pieces. Where is... I'm gonna put this here. We're just gonna yoink this real quick. We have a factory that's making the wire, even though I'm really should probably be using that to make those purple cores. I'd rather personally be using it to make these accumulators so I can increase my power charge across my factory by a substantial amount. mean, yeah, it's still gonna take time, so I guess I'll go explore a little bit while I'm waiting. Probably might need to drop off a little bit more of the grass and rocks while I'm waiting. A small stone storage down here, back down here at the stone mine, so I can actually store, have a big multi-tiered storage for stone in the stone mines. Sad thing is I have no water down here. I fear the only way I'm actually going to be able to do anything is if I can somehow transfer the power down here via some kind of above ground network, or going around the staircase that I have here. Going to the side of it or something and making a little bit of extra of a section here. let's go down here and we're gonna try to start placing at least a few of these cables. Try to at least start placing the start the placement of the cable system. That's only the start of the cable line. I don't have any more cables, so I can't make any more adjustments to the line. I'm gonna go back down and I'm gonna start building the storage line down here. Well, I'm gonna actually need working power floors for the most part, so I'm gonna have to start replacing all of the floors down here with floors that actually work. Yeah, see? Exactly. I can't place it on I can't do any form of placement on this floor until I actually finish replacing the entirety of the whole thing. Like, all these pillars and everything need to be replaced. All these floor plates need to be replaced because they're not actual floor plates. They don't count as a placement object point, like a placement point. Just give me some, bear with me, the patience of a builder is lengthy and takes time to work with. Wow, a builder that apparently appreciates the architecture of the previous occupants of said cave. Exit line, so the entrance line should be somewhere at like the very edge of the platform. Well, I know the exit point's gonna be right there. I just gotta actually get it, get it to work or whatever. See? Now, there we go. Now we got a belt that actually works. Now we can actually justify a proper storage system down here. Although I'm probably not going to need these pillars here because they're just going to get in the way. And also this irritating giant weird elevator like hole thing in the right here. We don't need this. This thing's just gonna get in my way, and it's gonna kind of start upsetting me after, even if it's only for a short time, it's still probably eventually gonna start pissing me off because it's just gonna keep getting in my way when I'm trying to articulate a reasonable storage area. I'll bring down more lights eventually, and I'll actually start building up a better area. all the floor, and I gotta actually replace the floor. Like, I gotta put it back down. Because I actually need activated power floors, not these inactive ones that don't work. Alright, well, this is actually coming along fairly nicely. I just need to keep going. Well, this whole power floor system here will work out quite spectacularly. Once I finish it, it will be perfect-ish. I just need to actually finish the damn thing, and I need to get it activated, so, like, I need to get that power cable finished so I can actually start feeding power down here. Where I will, of course, have additional batteries and whatnot stationed down here for the specific reason, so I can maintain the drills and stuff that I will one day have down here. I don't have them down here right now because I don't have the drilling technology, the electric drills I need to be able to efficiently drill this area. I gotta make sure all these little holes are filled in. All I know is this is the entry port. That's the entry point I have to work with, so I have to more or less base the entire storage facility that I'm going to be building around that specific point. Well, I mean, I know that the power. I know this the monorail system requires a flow of power to launch each train. In order to launch each set of train cars, it requires a few megajoule, like at least I don't know, like a half a megajoule of power or something. I'm not really sure what it was, but I remember it being something like that. It wasn't cheap. That's all I know. It was not cheap to do it. Well, no, the entry port is going to I guess, be on this side, so it can go from here, like from this side down to the entry station down here. I just need to figure out how to route the belts all the way, or like wrap the belts around so that they kind of like effectively reach this point right here. Taking off all this unnecessary crap here because I'm not going to be needing any of this. There we go. Now this whole area should have power as soon as I finish rebuilding the platform sections up here. I need to finish rebuilding the majority of this section up here, and then I can probably start by just simply deleting these things and scanning off all these barriers because I probably won't need them. I am curious that if they do have like a recycling machine I can put some of this stuff through to get the materials back, because I would really like that to be able to get some of this material back. No, I need more copper so I can make more belts, so I can finish the processing. If I have to build a bunch of standardized inserters, the yellow ones, then I can work with those for now, and then eventually get the red ones. Because I don't plan to actually use this thing for anything for the most part. I plan to use it to ship stone up at some point, eventually, but right now I'm not going to be using it for anything because I want to finish building a massive storage station down there so I can actually send stone down to there. If I get too much up here, I can send it back. Because you can see I already got a lot of stone here that I clearly am not using. Well, each battery holds 10 megajoules of power, so I have to get the power system set up just right. power generation is extremely impressive. So I highly doubt I'm going to need a whole lot of power. Now, I will need more power, mainly just for the fact that I need 360 megajoules in order to, or 320 actually. I need a successful 320 megajoule charge in order to get the full power for the next upgrade. It looks like I've already very far surpassed that. Well, I need to go build 5 monorail depots, so I need to get some other materials here. It's better whenever you get the stack inserters, because then you can just sit there and put stacks out. The stacks of like 4 or 5. It'll eventually back up, and then it'll start putting out the blue ones. I have way more of the yellow ones than I do the blue, but that's actually a good thing because I can usually use the fiber stuff to make more grass if I need it. Of this plant matter. I just call it grass because it's easier that way. Monorail depot. We're gonna put the 5 monorail depots in. Woo! I might have to actually go and drop off some of the stone in one of my extra boxes, or one of my spare crates over here. So I think I got just a tad bit too much of the material here. But that's okay. I'll come back and grab it whenever I start running low on rock again. I just have too much weight on my character right now, and I don't really want to have to keep walking around real slow like, so I'm just gonna drop all the dirt and material like that. Alright, now, we're going to carry our happy asses down back up to the storage depot where that office is, and we're going to check and see if that freaking mining charge blueprint was still there, because I am pretty sure I grabbed it from the storage the storage zone here. I'm pretty sure I grabbed it off the table unless I need more than one. If I need more than one, I'm gonna have to go search one of the other levels to see if I can actually find the damn thing. But I'm almost positive I grabbed it off here. I just don't know how many pieces of it I need. I mean, I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. Wait. Oh my god, I didn't. Did I not even? Oh wait, that's right. I didn't save. Yep. That's right. That's right. I didn't even save when I came in here.
Pinging this terminal with the most irritating supply requisition I've ever seen. Wait, it's the Excalibur. But why would they requisition? Hold on. It's not a requisition at all. Someone is using the supply management system to send a distress call?
Automated distress call received. Waypoint added to system display.
An automated distress call? I've only ever seen one of these in training. It shouldn't even happen. These beacons only light up when someone becomes unable to trigger a distress call themselves. Or worse.
Death.
We need to find the source of that signal. Somebody needs our help.
Death! Unless death. Because you're clearly dead. Or unable to push the distress button. You're unable to do it, so you're just... somebody's clearly had to rely on some kind of computer to send a distress signal. Back to Victor. Wow, we gotta get ready to start making one of those purple cores now, because I need more. I wonder how my drill core box is doing. Let's go see. Let's go see how the drill core box is doing. I need to put a staircase there. This is gonna get irritating, but I guess I do need to go. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess I'm good. Just gonna turn that on. We're gonna start pumping out a whole bunch of those power cores, but those purple power cores. I don't actually need the blue ones just yet. I need more purple ones than I do blues, because I still technically have purple ones that I need, purple things that require purple power cores that I need to unlock. So I'm going to work my absolute ass off to get that. I mean, this is quite a lot of power cores. I mean, it's gonna get me up to PTX rate, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think I would rather just use the yellow heads, because they're way easier to make. They don't require nearly as much, and I can make an absolute fuckload of them very extremely easily. So I don't actually have to put that much work into making them. I just have to get. Hopefully, I will eventually reach the ability to make gasoline, so I can make power much easier, or I could just, use grass. I can also burn kindle vine if I want. Well, never mind. I just smelter. I just smelter. Now, okay, so we got that, and we're gonna go over here and grab all these supplies off of this, these four. And then we're gonna go up here and grab all the supplies off this one. And then we're gonna go over here to the power core area and check the supplies. Well, I technically don't need to make more there, so we're just going to go about, we're gonna dump like a whole, like 2 stacks of that here. Okay, now let's see if we can make a whole bunch of cables. Now, we're just going to check the crafting screen and see if there's an actual synthesis thing. Let's just see. Well, I mean, I need a lot more of the power, so... I mean, I could put a red one here, provided I actually had that unlocked. Now is ability to craft silverthorn buds neutralized, which can be threshed for additional silverthorn extract without producing plant matter. Huh. Honestly, I would rather have the biofuel ability. Let's see. Well, I know this is one way I can use the iron that I make. Along with using a literal shitload of silverthorn extract, I can use this to make more power core. More of this silverthorn coolant, which I can use for more heavy core drilling. I mean, if I did start drilling, I'd probably start at the very top of the freaking ore, the very top of the deposit, and work my way down. By placing a plate like where it's within 2 blocks at the very top of the deposit, and then placing one going all the way down with it, and just placing a massive row of drills all the way down, with a belt that goes all the way down to where the collection point would be, where it goes down into the storage bay. In which then it would then go through, be transferred through all the crates, and eventually make it right up to the production point at the very top. But with that many drills, it would be shooting out a lot of freaking materials quickly, rapidly. How much do I need for the freaking mining charges? 75? How many do I have now? 9? extract and mining
Task
drills.
inbound. Mining charge. Manual placement and detonation required. Unaha's worksuit shielding in effect.
Manufacturing those mining charges is going to require shiverthorn extract. You'll find shiverthorn out by the warehouse, and you can work with it the same way you work with kindlevine. Plant it, thresh it, and thresh it again.
Oh yeah, I know that this is one of those things that takes forever to make. It's probably going to be a good thing if I actually get a permanent factory to make these early. Like, way early. Like, right now, I get one making those bombs early, and I get like 4 or 5 boxes worth of bombs built up. Why? That way, I have enough whenever I get to the explosive drills. I can go up to Lima, and I can actually start using those explosive drills on the remaining little bit of freaking the things up there that are, and then I can bring the material down here to thresh it into ore because, well, you can. It's a good way to store up a bulk ore because the bomb drills will blow through the deposits much faster, but they get like full stacks. Like, it's not just one like little bit, it's like full stacks, like 50 or 100 something. I don't know. I don't know what one rock is worth. I think it's worth like 10, 15, maybe 20, or maybe even 50. I don't know. I don't remember what it was actually worth. I have to test it to see. Mining charges. Alright, so we're going to we're gonna need boxes. Now, let's get down here and check out the threshed units. Well, luckily I've cleared out more than enough space, but I will go ahead and clear out some extra space here. I need to expand the operation here by at least a little bit. Alright. Push. Drive all rocks back.
Excavation complete. Elevation to production terminal X-ray restored.
Digging up to the next floor will be a little more complicated. Calyx has a lot of strange mineral layers, and sometimes those require specialized excavator bits for the elevator to cut through. If you haven't found a schematic for the excavator bit you need, you'll have to explore a bit, and maybe work on upgrading your production terminal.
Okay, well, it looks like I've got what I need. I can't get... Ah! I knew it! The next one is the Excalibur layer. I need the fucking purple ones. The purple ones are the only ones accepted, but I'm gonna look for the green ones. And I'm gonna make a really highly advanced doohickey for the green ones. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna just go and dump these freaking yellow drill cores off. Fuck. Switch around, find a staircase thing. I need my staircase. Tired of walking around. Alright, so I need to get put this other box back over here. Put you back. Now I need to get another production terminal because I'm probably gonna end up putting the factory for that back here, most likely. This up as a mining drill one, and then we need to put the appropriating boxes here to feed it. Well, the yellow bits I can easily make. I can easily do that by just simply switching this around and switching some of the ores or some of the material around. I will have to actually find a method of actually reconfiguring this or making those plant fiber crate things by hand. Yeah, that's right. I need to actually get back over here and I need to finish making this this extension here. I've extended it out by quite a lot, so I should be able to get the appropriated cores crank gens put in, hopefully. I should be able to increase my power production by quite a lot. let's go and we need to go and make a handful more crank gens. So we need to go get more of the appropriated materials, and we need to build several more of these crank generators. Alright, now we got a pretty good lineup of stuff that we're going to be making here over the next several short bits. That hopefully we'll be able to start stacking in a few extra crank generators to lessen our overall power consumption so we can start building up our power again. Yeah, because we need to build up our power so we can actually put this thing on. I just needed the 50. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna actually use them unless I actually, well, unless I actually have to. Hopefully I won't actually have to use them. I'm just watching the production to make sure that I'm actually gonna be producing them okay. Extra can also be recycled into plant matter and bricks. Recycled? Maybe I could do that. I could craft a little bit if I have extra silicone extracted sticks. I can make about a stack or two of this and see how many bricks I can get out of it. What, bio brick? That'd be cool. Priority to distress call. You actually have to get to that plate. You actually have to break through the other layers here, so I need to collect more material. Yeah, we're drumming through the the rains right now. We're drumming through them as quickly as possible. These things both have enough for one more power generator each. Unless I stack on another water wheel, then I can extend it even further. if this has already jumped me up quite high, I'll be able to recharge my battery towers pretty quickly, hopefully. That's kind of what these big-ass ugly cables are for. They're meant to transfer power over a long distance. That's kind of why I have one going over there to the iron mine. I probably should have put one going over there to the copper mine too, but I don't really think I need to do that now. I've already found a more rudimentary method of doing it. My bio-break supply is actually coming along quite nicely. Just gotta wait for the terminals to charge up enough in order to the power towers to get up enough charge so I can upgrade this thing. Finish this upgrade here from tier 3 to tier 4 and upgrade 690.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
Decipher this by energizing an unknown machine. Decipher this by using a similar to craft an unknown number of advanced circuits. Ah yes, that's why. That's right. That's why I really had to improve my overall production of the blue ones. Yes. I don't really want to have to do that, but if I don't have much choice, I'm gonna have to increase my production by making the garden longer. Even though it's going to be a complete bitch and a half, because I'm gonna have to basically destroy all of these belts back here and make them longer. Which means I have to wait for the entire farm cycle to finish so I can actually take it like way the fuck over here and extend it out by quite a lot. Increasing the overall production, but also increasing power consumption by a lot. Well, I know that I actually need, what is it, I need 220 advanced circuits to make that. This door is literally pointless. There's no point in that even being a quest. Swap target. So what? It just gives me a taller option? Okay. Well, I mean, I can't exactly do the Atlanteum right now because I need to get my drilling systems in progress first. It requires 20 to build 2 drills, which is actually a lot. Maybe I should set up a permanent factory for both of these things so I can actually use 2 of these drilling nodes here to actually make like a permanent supply of both of these things, so I can actually have a more easier access to this particular material. Well, I'm hoping I won't need this once I finish getting all these pieces put together. I'm hoping I won't need it anymore because I'm hoping I'll have like an emergency supply for just this. That's got enough juice for a while, so we're gonna go and juice up these other miners here. Biofuels density is extremely powerful. It doesn't require much in order to get those things going. I just can't make more more of it right now, so I'm trying to be very selective with what I'm using it on. It'll be a good thing for me to actually get a bunch of those charges saved up a little early. Yeah, I actually used to have a, I might actually have to set up the Atalantean threshing system at the stone mine down there so I can actually send the stone, specifically the stone, down into the storage zone where all the stone will end up, so it'll eventually end up right here, right where the bio bricks are being made. I wonder how many of those purple cores we have now. 238. Okay, we're gonna go ahead down here and actually get go down here and place these now. Assigned to a random toolbar. I don't know which one it assigned it to, but I mean, I do kind of need them. Need this to be assigned. This is fine. This will work. Yeah, I know. Normally, I feel like you normally would have like a use those core composers, but I used them before and I don't like them. I don't like the fact that they mushroom that badly. They mushroom up so badly that it makes it really hard to do anything around them, like, because you have all the space around them has to be, like, all the space above them has to be used for their mushrooming ability, so they can constantly keep placing additional cores. One after another, we're placing the power core things because we need to do the research things. Research cores, yay! We need a whole lot of them so we can actually do more research. So we can unlock more cool shit. Or gain back previously lost abilities. Increase assembler speed by 150% of base speed. That's quite expensive. I don't know if I want to waste all my cores on that. Unless there's nothing else. Ooh. Power amplification. Increase our power output by a whole shitload.
Sure.
Task inbound. Laser pistol. Required for participation in simulated combat. Violence disabled.
Why would
Task
they?
inbound.
Why?
Nexus. Build and place to establish positions for fast travel and combat simulation.
Why would they even do that? I don't understand. Wait, can I build one of those fuckers? Because if I can, I'm totally going to. It requires adamantium. I have it. I just don't have the accumulators. Wait, do they require charge? Fuck. Yeah, that's right. They require 10. They require 10 megajoules of charge just to use. I'll have to have a crank generator with a single power core down there just so I can yeet myself all the way over here with more cores. And I'll have to label it power core zone. And I'll put it like at the very, like right here. We're just gonna go ahead and excavate the shit out of this area here. There we go. Got a really high ceiling now. I just gotta go down and scraping off the edge here and then go back. This will actually raise the amount of power cores I can technically store in this area by increasing the size of the area. Space for all the additional cores that I may or may not need in the future. Probably going to need it though, honestly. It's just I'm gonna need a long damn time in order to fucking build up all the cores that I require to build this area, so I have a whole bunch of cores laying around for buying all the expensive shit. Then I need to actually get a blue power core. Once I get all the purple power cores filled in, I'll probably start utilizing the area. I'll take off all that I don't need, and then I'll just start filling in with blues. Like, basically bury the purples alive.
push all your mold mining machines as hard as possible. We gotta excavate this area. Charge power in order to make all the extra jump power. Exactly. You see, I need purple power cores to make the blue power cores, plus processing and cooling systems, which I don't have. I'm barely able to make enough of the fucking blue shit in order to actually make it, so I'm like, I might end up having to actually get some of those seed synthesizer things, if I can find out how to make those fuckers. Then use those universal seed things to make more of the silverthorn seeds, and then set up a whole nother garden section. Just like the other one, for specifically silverthorn. Simple method. Delete all the crates and then simply just do the thing. Place. Oops. Wrong way. Place. Box. Now this area is going to be a little harder to do because, I mean, I specifically built this literally just to delete this this core of copper. The whole thing is literally meant to just drill the entire thing apart, provided it actually had gas, actually had fuel to work with. Which I have more than enough grass to work with for now, so I guess I could stick a few cores of grass in these to get those specific drills running again. I mean, we got a lot of other quests and stuff to work with. Can all be threshed into more plant fibers or recite plant bricks. Well, I mean, I would like to, but actually see what these washed ones actually make. So I'm gonna stick these in front of all the other stuff, and then put those there. I just want to see what these actually make, because these things were actually expensive as shit. They were expensive. I know it's probably not going to be worth it, because as soon as I get the ability, I'm probably going to be making biodiesel as soon as I gain the ability to make that, which I'm pretty sure that's at the next tier of research. Oh, nope, never mind, it's right there. How do you recycle shit in this game? I forgot how. Does anybody remember how to do that shit? Eh? Well, I mean, at one point I actually kind of thought it was a thresher that you had to stick shit in order to recycle, but I guess not. While the roots of our research stem from studies in diffusion-driven rocketry from early in the century of 2012 and the publicly available NASA records 2001 as per other agencies. It was not until the formation of the NXKIL that overwhelming funding and support has made the heliffusion drive not only a theoretical possibility but a practical one. With such a short window of time before calyx drifts away forever, though the question of whether or not it will be practical enough remains. For example, our capacity to synthesize significant amounts of fuel by siphoning the natural gas required from this planet, apparently. Let's see what my phone has to say about this specific question I have.
There's a lot of people apparently wanting a recycler, but they have yet to actually apparently figure out how to make one. Like, well, make one practical anyway, like a practical version. I guess I will hold on to this specific stuff because I don't want to waste it. I've already wasted a little bit of it. Would rather not waste more. I'm probably gonna build up a whole bunch of it anyways. No, I'm probably going to need a lot more power, a lot more battery power. So more battery towers will most likely be required to stay ahead of the ball game. Because we're only at 430 right now. Like I ran out of copper wire. Oh wait, no, that's right. I don't make copper wire for this thing. I let this machine make the copper wire for me. Maybe it would just be easier for me to just make the shit by hand. Let's see. How's our bomb supply doing? Well, you can also use Kindle Vine extract to make bombs, but, well, for one, this is one reason I try to keep my farm very small, because whenever you have an overwhelming power, like a system that's extremely large, like I had in my previous save, I had a threshing system that had like 10 threshers, 5 on each side of the belt, and it had a dual belt system. It was fed from 3 boxes. I would take the stuff that was threshed from the garden, which would be like the sticks and the silverthorn extract, both of the extract pieces that came from the actual plants, and the, you know, the vines like things that these things, these vines right here. I would get those made in the garden section, then I would have a fully different section just to process the other stuff, like the sticks. So I don't have to wait as long, because this right here is one of the only things that slows my system down so much, is the fact that it takes forever for me to generate, to actually work enough power down, or whatever. I'm thinking about just going back and remaking my old system, but it would take me so damn long to make that, it's not even funny. Can craft 650. Ugh, 1,002. That's a lot. How much? Shit. I want to get that damn biodiesel, but I don't have nearly enough.
I put myself through the fucking trouble of actually making 30 damn blue cores just so I can research that one thing, it better be damn well worth it. Now I just need a whole bunch of fucking metal. Literal shitloads of metal. Well, I mean, I have it drilling on several different sides. This section here only has it drilling from one side, and it's only drilling this stuff so fast. It's not drilling it ridiculously fast. Well, yeah, it's mainly just the overwhelming amount of copper wire that's required. It's just going to take time to put together all the individual bits and pieces, bits and bobs that are required. But I really, really, really want to get that damn biodiesel because I would like to be able to make the biodiesel on a massive scale. That way my overall power ratio for most of my machines will last a hell of a lot longer than it does now. It is unrefined, but still, I'm pretty sure I can refine it somehow. I just don't know how yet. We gotta make what we can. to do is I need to go take these cores and I need to go place them, put them down, and get that one thing that'll increase my assembler speed so I can start making stuff at least a little bit faster. All these sections have ore. They all have the ore that I can use to make stuff. I just need to have a system. I need to get those blasting drills so I can actually fucking make that shit out of fire. I've already unlocked the blasting drills by scanning those things that were down, all those blasting drills that were down there. I just have to get to these, you know, the proper tier, which is like way the fuck up here at tier 2 of X-ray. Gotta place the research core so I can get that assembler thing I want.
It takes a lot of research cores to get all this tech going, doesn't it? Glad to see you're staying on top of it.
Hey, I don't have much other choice. I mean, if I don't do this, then I'm gonna be behind. Behind in development. I am going to be behind in development if I don't do this. Now, I believe these are the last 2 pieces I need to get. I just need, you know, like a handful more power cores and I'll be able to get this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Then I just need to get enough of the cores now just to get this, and then all future cores after this, once I get just enough to get these last few pieces here, all the rest of them will go into the production of the other ones.
Well, at least adamantium itself the adamantium deposits. They're very small, but they make a lot of fucking powder. A lot. Just a few pieces of ore is all you need, and you're basically set for life. Because the powder in and of itself, you don't even need that much. You literally have to have an assembler to make the fucking powder that you need to put into a smelter to make the bars. No. These specific cores, it's actually not specifically faster to build them by hand, but it's easier. To me, it's easier to build them by hand than dealing with the massive headache of setting up a really irritating fucking system just to make them. Especially when I'm not making enough silverthorn extract just to be able to process that. I need a lot more. Nope, I'm just gonna start fucking looping this shit. I'm gonna start looping it so I can start, and then I'm going to start working on a large threshing system. I need my old threshing system back. My old threshing system was able to easily thresh the amount of material I required. Granted, it was quite large, so it required a lot of space to build that. It required quite a lot of space, even though there was a lot of space in the middle that I didn't specifically use because all the threshers were in a line. They were in like a big row, like 5 on each side of the threshing system, which means I probably will have to set it up a little ways away, like over here in this wall over here probably. Or on this side of the drilling platform. Okay, so we're gonna go with 10. It's gonna take a little bit of time to build the 10, but it will be worth it. Significantly more
worth it than it'll be more worth it than the system I have now. I just need to make sure the two first are on one side and then the fours are on another side. I'll start with it one way over here and then I'll just make a line. And I'll split it by 5, so I'll have 5 on one side and 5 on the other side. And then I just need to basically put boxes like over here that can the boxes for the actual sticks will be over here somewhere, because there's gonna be like a shitload of boxes for the sticks and the silverthorn vines, and then I'm gonna have belts to bring all this material in. I'm probably going to need to actually push it back just a little bit further. Yeah, because I'm probably going to actually need the belts and stuff, which means I need to get cracking on belts. I'm just gonna tie this plate system into the power system here. This will give me the power jump I require to actually get this built reasonably quickly anyways. Plates here, and we're gonna extend this floor section out by another 2 or 3 stacks. Then we'll simply just drill into the wall. personally prefer that these things remain separate so that the actual vines are processed on one side of the processing station, and the others are processed on the other side of the processing station. Well, I mean, I need to perfect the belt system, so we're gonna have to go back down to 1, and we're gonna build the belt, which will be like a very narrow bridge across this area. Because back when I first built this, it was literally nothing but power floors. The whole system was based on power floor technology system. Well, this should work, hopefully. Well, I mean, I do need to get those belts built, so I need to go ahead and go hunt down more copper so I can build more of those belts. Damn it. I keep yoinking this one specifically thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Well, I mean, I need a lot of these belts because I mean the green belts are perfect for the system that I build off of using them. I don't need anything faster. This ain't like Satisfactory where you have to move shit across extreme distances really fast. You can make the system basically right on top of one another, and you don't need the belts to cross that massive of a distance. This smelting system right here will most likely be removed and moved up to Lima. Maybe. Probably not, though. I'll probably leave it here for later on processing because I'm probably going to need that system to process all the external ore. Okay, so I'm going to grab these belts now and we're going to start get this thing set up. It's usually kind of like this. And the next one will be basically right up against this. This belt right here, the one that's going this way, is the feeder belt. Granted, this probably won't work like this. Not if the 5 are like gonna be that far apart. No. Because
because it has to be 5 on one side and 5 on the other, so that the sticks and stuff are properly balanced and not being fed too fast or too slow. Although I might be able to do the feeding system in the middle instead of on the outside. Maybe, but that just kind of depends on the overall feeding system I have going on. Okay, now this will be kind of sort of the middle ground belt area right here. Well, I mean, I have to wait for all these belts to be built so I can then therefore build the other system. The main thing I gotta worry about is the storage system, because I'm going to most likely build that like right here, probably somewhere like right here, but it's gonna be a very in-depth storage system, because that storage system I had like 20 crates on it, and it was a double-decked storage system. It was fine, but I don't trust it for too much longer. I'm a little worried about it. It's not. No, I drove. I have to make money somehow, Mama. I can't make money in the store. Yeah, but the inside of the store will kill me though, because if I can't deliver, then I'm forced to work on the make line and, you know, answer the phone like fucking crazy, and those are two of the worst things to do, because I can't sit there and just wash dishes, because I'll run out of dishes way too fast if I'm not delivering. You can't! No, you can't! Oh yeah, sitting on my ass back there playing phone, and then every 20 minutes or so I watch them. Really? No! I'm not doing that. No. Oh, oh my god, you didn't take off? Yeah. What'd you expect, Mama? Did you expect me to take off? Is that what you wanted me to do? It seems personally like that's what she wanted me to do, apparently. These are the 5. This is how it looks like. Now, it will be separated into a whole nother section over here, but I gotta pray. Maybe not. This is kind of what it looks like, but I might end up actually having to separate it into 2 rows instead of 2 things. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could do it double deck style and then just wrap this belt around this way and then have it in belt that way, or wrap it around to the other side. Well, since I'm clearly pressed for space,
seeing as how the map is not nearly as big as it used to be. This particular map is not nearly as big as it used to be, so I'm severely pressed for space. I don't exactly have a lot of space to work with here, so I'm gonna have to be kind of conservative with my space. Alright, now. Why was this one off by a little bit? Oh, it wasn't off. That's just me being an idiot. That's better. No, I just have to feed the belts around the other side. I'll have to feed it all basically from one side and then just let it ride around the other side. And I'll have to do kind of a wraparound system with the crate, so it's like using all like three sides of the belt box of the box. Well, three sides of one box, and then I'll simply use have three more boxes stacked on top of that box, so I can stack on the resources for them to be pushed along the box. Yeah, because then I'm gonna have to build all the appropriated pieces. The belts are just the first part. Then I have to build all the inserters required for this system to work. And then I gotta kind of pray that my power system can actually keep up with this amount of threshers, because I mean each one of these threshers is actually gonna draw 400 kilowatts of power during its processing, which is a lot of extra power that I don't know if I'll be able to actually manage. I might be able to manage it provided I add extra water wells to the already extended system that's already quite large. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, probably. I'm only feeding it from one box, and then I'm going to use the previous boxes to actually fill up the rest of them. I'm quite proud of myself with this system. No, you don't have to do anything with those assemblers. To craft a specific thing, you literally just build an assembler and then build boxes and then put all the required materials in said boxes by crafting them yourself or having another machine nearby to craft them, and then you simply transfer them over. Or you can belt them in if you want, but I'm more the one that just kind of grabs the shit and carries it over in bulk and put it in a box instead of it crafting like one or two at a time. I craft in bulk. Like I'll wait for it to craft like 2 500 stacks or 2 full stacks of whatever I'm carrying, and then I'll carry that over so it can craft for a short time instead of it taking forever for it to craft one. I let it craft a bunch in like a small batch. Alright, let's go get ourselves another stack of those copper pieces that are over here. These copper gears that are in this box in bulk. Not for much longer, apparently. These belts are going to require a lot of damn power. This whole system here is going to require a massive boost in power production. So I'm mainly just trying to get the damn thing set up for now. Alright, so now we need to go out and we need to go find more Kindlevine extract. A lot more of it, because I need more of these red doohickeys. I need more, a lot more of them. Just gonna store up some stuff in there, and then we're gonna go check the threshers and see how they're doing. I mean, yeah, now we're just kind of waiting on this thing to process the rest of the seeds. And we're gonna wait for the Kindlevine extract to go through another whole round of Kindlevine extract processing, and then get the blue shit going, because, well, we got enough generators here to run the system quite efficiently, hopefully. 230 seconds a piece, that's not too bad. Poor little threshing machine's gonna, seems like it's struggling a little bit. I might be able to use the extended system to make it do this a little faster, but probably not. I know they do have an increased threshing speed thing somewhere in here. Right here. You get threshing speed, which increases by 225% of base speed, but you require specific pieces. But right now, the only thing I want is this. That's literally the only thing I want to use my blue cores for. As soon as I'm able to actually make all of them. Make 30 of them. Yes, I understand it's going to require a lot of damn processing, but that's okay. Hiya! Just a few more stacks and we'll be done, and then we'll be able to wait for the next round of seed pieces to come through. Maybe I could route this belt around this side instead of that side, and then I could route the belt that goes this way. Oh wait, never mind, that's right there. There's a belt here too. She is shizzles. Well, I mean, if I was able to develop this system a little bit more, if I could get rid of this whole threshing system right here, I could extend the garden out by like a lot. I could extend the garden pieces out by quite a lot. And then I could just have all these pieces fed directly into a box, and then just simply go and grab all the excess, and then just have the seeds jumbled back around here, and then the other stuff funneled into a box, so I can then have it wrapped back around to the beginning of the box, back around to the beginning of the system. But we're gonna need a good bit more of this stuff first. Well, if I actually took this out and I rotated it around, I could technically just feed it in from the other side. I could put this on this side and then have it fed this way, which then I could take this belt way over here and have the seeds fed from a separate box. All the excess would come here, and then from like right here, all the other stuff would be fed directly back into these boxes. But from this box, you'd have several inserters, which would take all the seeds would be wrapped back around. All the seeds would be taken out like right here off of a box here. need to go get some copper from the copper boxes over here. We're also gonna run by and grab the metal out of this as well. Yeah, because I can use all this copper that I have here to actually finish off the system. Building all the required pieces that I still need, because I mean I still need a lot of Kindle Vine extract here in order to finish placing all the red things, but I just need a little bit more of the belts here. Yeah, I'll be finished once I get this system set up. Well, for the most part. I mean, I'm gonna get the seed sorting system here set up first. I'll just go see if I can snag a little bit of Kindle Vine extract from over here, possibly, and route it back around so I can put a few sticks through. This extra little bit of stuff, I can actually get the other requirements I require. Make one additional one so I can put two more on the end of that last crate there and do one up for each one just in case it misses one, because with this amount of stuff coming through it's bound to miss at least a few things here and there, so I need to set up an emergency protocol just in case. These last few pieces being built in, I can go and grab put down the last of these pieces here. Alright, now, so we're going to go and grab a little bit more Kindle Vine stuff, hopefully. The system's not ready to activate yet. I still have a lot more Kindlevine extract I need to acquire before I can do anything. Now with this ending box, it's gonna be meant to pick up the extra stuff, but as soon as it wraps back around again, I'm gonna have to have another several of the purples here in order to grab all the excess off the belt before it hits the main line. So I'm talking, we're gonna need at least probably this full length's worth of material of these belts to transfer it onto a separate belt here, which will then take it over here to be processed into a separate boxing system. That'll be like all the extract and shit. See, I still have a lot of these fast inserters to place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so that should be all I need right there. Hopefully, I'm gonna give that a few short bits to craft, and then we'll see how the system handles the massive influx. Well, actually, I can't really do the whole system because I'm still not ready. I still need more fucking Kindlevine extract. Issues persisting. I'm gonna grab all the sticks off of this I can. And I'm gonna hold the seeds off, and because I need to get the silverthorn stuff to come back through as well. But I need extract powder as well. Well, I'm going to let this run for a little while, and I'm going to try to get the silverthorn, all the extract shit to roll through. I'm just gonna process all this in one machine. Where I have all of this on one side coming through. Go. I mean, it's finally starting to craft this thing, so we're gonna go ahead and put the Kindle Vine pieces behind that, and we're gonna let that craft. So we're gonna get all this Kindle Vine extract going, and we're going to use that to make more reds later. So we'll finish the process of making that massive system over there in the next stream. If you liked it, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again tomorrow night or tomorrow morning when I get in from work again. Goodbye.